So this is a
Chicken Jockey.
It's a character in the game of Minecraft, and lately it's become really popular with the release of the new Minecraft movie. Today we will be constructing our own chicken jockey, and if you're lucky, we might even take it out for some attention on the streets. So we need you to subscribe right now to make that happen.
All right, Mom has me over here for measurements because she wants to make sure that this chicken jockey fits well. And so far on the head, we've gone with like 7 different sizes because of how big our heads are.
At first, this is like 12 inches, so we're like, oh, that's a good size. But then we went to the body, and we needed that to be 12 inches.
Yeah.
So look weird. The head needs to be bigger for a chicken jockey.
So now the head is going to be 16 inches. The head's 16 inches while the body is 12. So this is about the size, the width of the body. As you can see, this is a way better fit. And then this is the size of the head. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. And now Mom is just writing down all the measurements so she can soon start cutting. Oh, yeah, I'm always the measurer. Get out! Why are you measuring Rico's waist? Does he have a small waist, pretty face, and a big old back? Ah, jeez!
For this project, you will need a stack of white foam board, which can be found at craft supply stores and the Dollar Tree. But if you're really feeling thrifty, you can also substitute this foam board with cardboard boxes. But I like this because it's like nice and straight, flat, crisp edges, easy to cut.
So before Mom can continue on her journey of making this chicken jockey, she actually has to grid out each piece, and we're trying to figure out what size squares we want. We think we're gonna do 2-inch by 2-inch squares because 1 inch by 1 inch would be very small and we'd have too many squares to work with. So we just have to plan out where the little eyes are going on the little chicken jockey.
So basically everything that I've cut out, all the pieces, I have to now grid it. Yay! Before I can make any piece of this chicken jockey, I have to cut out each individual piece of the foam board. And I have measured out everything separately from the head, the arms, the body, chicken, the beak, every piece of this chicken jockey. So I need to cut all my measurements out of the foam board, and then we can start gluing it together. Okay, so for the grid, I have decided to make all the squares 2 inches by 2 inches. Since the head is 16 by 16, every square is 2 by 2, and it's a row of 8 going up and down. So for the eyes, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th row up, then I did 1 square in, and then I shaded in 2 squares. I'm gonna skip 2 for the middle of the face. The nose will be like right under, and then shade in these 2 over here. And I'm shading them in just for visuals because we're actually gonna go ahead and cut these out before we construct the head, because it's a lot harder to cut anything after it's already put together. So I'm shading it in, we're gonna cut it out, and that way we can see, which, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm cutting it out. It'll probably just be for air because my eyes aren't that high. So maybe we're gonna be cutting out like the nose or the mouth or something. Okay, we have cut out the eye hole. Oh no! Wait, what if you kind of wear it like just a little off to the side?
Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to see out the nose.
Or you just look like you look left and right, because you can see out of both of these. It's just you're looking either this way or that way.
And guys, this has to be functional because I'm wearing it for Halloween this year.
Yeah, I know it's Easter,
But still.
but we're thinking about Halloween. Chicken jockey.
Comment down below what you think we should do. Should we look through the eyes or make another hole to look?
Your eyes are literally right here.
I know.
So even if I do like a hole for the nose,
You can't see.
so you'd be looking off this way, or just kind of down. So it really doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Okay, now I'm going to assemble all the pieces starting with the head. And to do that, you need to have a flat surface. Then you need to have your hot glue ready. The side of the head is laying down flat. I'm gonna take my glue, gonna line up hot glue right on the edge of the inside of the head. It's okay if it's starting to fall off because you can peel it later. Then you're gonna lay this flat onto your surface, push in your side piece, and hold it in place. Also, for added support, you can grab a scrap piece of foam board, score one side so it bends like this, but it's still one piece. Add hot glue and glue it to the corner. This gives your 2 pieces extra support. Roody's zombie head so far. Before I put a top on it, I'm gonna flip it upside down and create the hole at the bottom. That way we can stick her head on to wear it as a costume. And if I close it, it'll be much harder to do this. I have this cutting tool right here, and this tool should cut a perfect circle. All right, now we have a circle at the bottom, but this circle will not fit any human-sized head. Definitely not Lana's if she plans on wearing it. But But the goal was to cut a circle and then to shape it into an oval. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Oi, it's looking really good.
Yeah. Does it stay on?
Yes, it's looking very good. Whoa, around the world.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's like a party. Do it again.
This zombie can. So the inside is secure. I did an inside strap for the head right there. So that way it supports on the back of the head. And then I did an elastic band to go across the forehead. That way the box, since it's so big, doesn't wobble around whoever's wearing it, their head. Now I can actually close the top because the inside is nice and secure. You always want to do that before you close the costume head. You want to add your padding, supports, and all of that. And now I can close it up and we can paint. Finally. Okay, before the sun goes down, I'm going to give it one layer of spray paint. This is foam board, which is a paper base, so you don't want to soak it. You have to do light layers or else it will drip and it will make the paper really, really soggy.
Where's the wind going? Is it gonna spray into the camera? It's going that way.
Yeah. This kind of looks like...
Yeah, that should be good.
Let's try it. So you can see the lovely dumpster. Yeah.
Get out.
Okay, leave a comment below. I am hiring a new assistant. Covered the eyes. Oh, look how it looks cool. Okay, now I'm working on the body of the chicken. Sides are going to be 24 by 18. Turn it this way. And then the front of the body of the chicken is going to be 18 by 16. So I cut out 2 pieces of each. And now I'm just gonna glue it together. Now that the head is constructed, it is time to start on the body, which I have already pieced together. This is the front. Front and the back are the same size. And then these are the sides. And this is the armhole where the 2 arms are gonna go. Tried a few things on the top and I'm gonna show you what's working and what's not working. Let me stick it on real quick. Okay, so here's the body. As you can see, okay, it's pretty nice size for your arm to go through. The issue is once I added the second one on the top, basically the shoulder support, it was really hard to get this thing on and off. And this thing is so stiff, I really wanted to add a piece at the top right here to kind of cover a little bit more of this hole. But because it's so stiff, taking it on and off, it's gonna snap eventually. So, let me get it off. Instead of using the foam board for this piece, I am going to use Ava foam, which is a nice soft, basically a cosplay foam, okay? So it's flexible, but I still think it's gonna look good for Minecraft because this part is gonna be covered by the zombie's head. This way when I put it on though, it'll have a little bit more of a give when you're putting it on and off. So it's not so hard to get in this really tight space. So I'm gonna take this piece of foam board off. I do like how, it's like so straight, but I'm taking this part off, replacing it with this, then I might be able to close in some of the armholes a little bit, just because this is more flexible. See that? The way to glue this is by using rubber cement. Okay, you can use hot glue, but it doesn't work as well as rubber cement, and it takes much longer. You'd have to hold it in place a lot longer and hope that it sticks. But with a lot of wear and tear, taking it on and off, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rubber cement. Okay, if you are using a rubber cement, the best way to apply it is to brush it on to your surface. And then after that, you wanna let it sit 10, 20 minutes, depending on how thick it is, because it basically dries and it becomes tacky. If you try to just brush it on and then apply it, try to get something to stick, it's not gonna stick. It's just so wet, it's not gonna grasp anything. It has to dry and become really tacky on both sides, and then you can attach both pieces. So I'm not gonna attach it right now. I'm gonna let this part dry. I'm gonna do this part, and then also where it's gonna be touching. So the inside of here and here. You want all surfaces to have the contact cement on it.
Much later.
Okay, it has been a minute. Take a look up close of that. It is ready to attach. Make sure you know exactly where it's going because when you're doing the Ava foam to the foam board, it's not that forgiving. If you're doing foam to foam, you can adjust it, but the paper to this, it's really hard to take it off once you've attached it. Okay, get that on there. Now this side. Press that into place. There we go. Now we have our straps. See, these are much more flexible, so when you're putting it on and off, it'll be much easier. You don't have to be a contortionist now. Now that I know where my arm sits in, I'm probably gonna close it in right where my elbow is. So, I mean, it's pretty much halfway would probably be a safe bet. So I'm gonna close this in, close the bottom, close the top, and then on the inside, I'm also going to put a handle going across, so that way when you do slip your arm in, you have something to hold on to. That way you can actually do the animations like this. That looks so cool. All right, let's finish making it. I have one almost done. Let's do the other one. And again, just like for every box that I've created, this is considered a box, I am doing these little supports on the inside. As you can see right here, it's just to hold all the corners together. That way, if you bump into it or something, it doesn't just snap right off. Okay, now that the head is done, the body is done, and the arms are put together, we're gonna do a little fit check. Okay, let's see if we can get this on. Okay, my arms on. Ooh, how does that look? Look at this side. Should I close in the side of this body so you don't see the gaps?
Probably.
Just a little piece right here on the front and the back. That way when the arms are on, you don't see the little gap. But how does this look so far?
It looks really cool.
Okay.
Yo.
Hey, I was about to close in the sides with foam board like the rest of the costume, but Lana gave me a really good idea. As soon as I turned the camera off, she said I should use mesh, which we have a lot of mesh for costumes because it's breathable and it also works in the costume heads because you can see out of it, but you can camouflage it to look like the costume. So on the sides here, we're gonna take mesh and I'm gonna do two, like a curtain, an overlapping curtain. Let's see. I'm gonna glue one, probably this wide, on one side, here to here, but I'm gonna attach it on the inside so it's not hanging on the outside for a crisp look like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another one and put it on this side, and I'll probably have it matching up, but I'm gonna leave the center completely open. That way you can put your arm through. That way the side is completely covered by the mesh, and then we'll paint this the same color as the shirt of the zombie.
Bro, Mom, that's not 1/3. That is 3/9.
Okay, so you're gonna eyeball it. This is the sleeve. I keep wanting to say Steve, but this is the zombie. This is Chicken Jockey. Okay, this is the green part of the arm. This is the blue part. I'm taping it off so I can spray the green on first, then I'll remove the tape and do the blue. I told Lexi about 1/3 would be the sleeve. Yeah, because you don't want the sleeve going like all the way down to here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is that the body?
Yeah, Chicken Jockey. All right, now let's go paint it. Lexi, are you gonna help or are you just gonna sit there in your wheelchair with a broken foot?
Chicken Jockey.
Okay, now that the zombie head is completely painted, I'm gonna work on the arms and the body. I've taped off the arms and I have this really cool setup here for all my painting. We're gonna go ahead and knock this out because it looks like it's about to rain and get dark soon. Where's Lexi when you need her? Oh, Lexi, I was just talking about you. Are you here to help paint?
Yeah.
Thank you. Did you have a question?
Why was Juan's car on with music?
Because I have to get last minute supplies, duh.
Wait,
and
you just leave your car on? You're right here.
Yeah, you never know. What if like you need to go? You can just hop in it and then skedaddle.
Lexi, you heard him. You can hop in it and skedaddle. All right, Juan, go figure out what supplies we need.
Okay.
Don't distract him.
Oh.
Ghost, tell him I needed him to check all the paints, the paint colors, acrylic. It's on. What if he ran out front? Wait, are you doing it? What if you crash?
Oh, I'm not allowed to?
No, you can. Lexi. Is there already a drive? No, it would be driving. It's in park, Lexi. You have a broken foot and you're driving Juan's car. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Don't drive us over the cliff. No.
Hold it. Do I have to click the button?
Yes. Who's texting me one? That's neutral. One more. That's reverse. That's reverse. Slow, Lex, because I don't trust you anymore. I don't even have to. All right, slow down. We're going like half a mile per hour. We're gonna run into the tent right there, and we're just gonna like sit right here and wait for Juan. Pull up a little bit. Oh,
Wait, is he coming out of that one?
What was that sound?
Got the motion. Put that back.
Juan, where'd you get all that money?
Yeah.
Money.
Wait, let me turn the volume up.
Now you gotta go tell him that, oh, Miss Rudy has everything she needs. She wants you to go now before you hit traffic. Go, Emerson, go!
No!
What? Whoa! She's leaving! Lexi! Oh, Lex! Oh, God. Do you trust her?
No.
Look, even a car turned around right there. They're like, nope. We found some money. Thank you. What did he say?
I didn't even have to put my foot on the gas. It would just go.
Maybe next time he won't leave his car running
Yeah.
and the keys in it. Maybe. So about that paint, are you going to be
I
helping?
gotta practice driving.
What? Oh, that was pretty smooth. Okay, it's actually starting to rain now. I have to finish up painting this. And Emerson's over here, we're painting Minecraft blocks. We're gonna do some diamonds and some, what else are we doing? Redstone.
Yeah, redstone, and then we're doing coal
Yeah,
and grass, and then dirt block.
yeah, dirt block.
Yeah. Don't do just like splotches of the color. Make sure they're little squares.
Yes. Everything has to be pixelated, Lexi.
Yeah.
We know this, but where are you?
Driving.
And she's off again. Okay, I was making the legs, which is right here. I did, how long are these? 16 inches by 4 inches. Just kind of eyeballed the size. But what I really wanted to show you is how I close in all of these boxes. You can say, okay, it's 4 by 4, and then these are like 1/4 of an inch, and then add that. But the best way to do it is once you have this completely enclosed, stick it right here on another sheet, line it up at the corner, okay? And then what you want to do, once you have it exactly where you want it in the corner, is you just want to trace it. And the reason for that is because when you make all of these, as hard as you try, sometimes they're going to be warped slightly, or you're just not going to get it as flat as you think you're going to get it. And so that way, when you trace it on here, you're gonna get the exact fit rather than it being slightly off. So I can already tell that this is like slightly slanted, but not enough for you to really notice once it's on there. But that way it covers it completely. So that is my tip for the day. It's getting a little quiet in here. So I'm gonna go outside. Ooh, it's dark. Oh my God, did I scare you?
No, I heard you.
Came out here to check on everybody.
Just finished.
You did? You just finished? I was coming out to see how hard you were working. Still raining outside, but look, we have some Minecraft blocks. She says finished, but we don't have diamonds here yet, and we still need a few more pixels going on. All right, it's time to go finish Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey. We are finishing Chicken Jockey today.
We are making.
Really? Chicken Jockey.
Oh, chicken jockey.
Chicken Jockey. There's nothing like painting in the rain. It is now a full downpour, but the sun is still out, so we're gonna paint as long as we can. Where did the sun go? I swear the sun was it was literally just out. It was so bright. Okay, well, it's getting heavier and now there's no sunshine, so I hope that the paint starts to dry. And we also have all these Minecraft blocks that we're making at the same time. All right, guys, back to the actual chicken of this costume. And I don't know if I told you this earlier in the video, but I'm gonna tell you, the very beginning of a project with this much foam board and all these pieces, I like to cut all the pieces first in stacks like this, and then I like to label each stack. So that way it's all ready to go at once, because it's really hard to cut, glue, cut, glue, cut, glue. So just make all of your stacks and then you're ready. So since we're working on the chicken, I have the body of the chicken ready so far right here. I'll share the size of this one with you. And now it's time to do the head. The head of the chicken actually sits kind of on the body. So I decided to cut 2 side pieces for the head, and then I notched them out right here. So once I glue the head together, I'll take this off so you can see. The head piece will sit on just like this. See? Now we can piece it all together. What is this, Emerson?
Chicken Jockey!
Chicken Jockey! Trying to put the Chicken Jockey head together, but they are recording some BTS. If you don't know our Instagram, check it out. Look at this. Look. And that looks just like you. Yeah. Wait, Lexi, what BTS did you get?
Oh, sorry. Let me show you.
Don't show them.
Oh my gosh.
Hit a boomerang and be like,
Here we go.
ready?
Hit it.
Go.
Oh.
Perfect.
Who is that, guys? Juan, why are you so nervous? With the costume?
Chicken Jockey!
Oh! Wait, did that not scare you, Lana?
Get out.
I heard it too.
Hold on.
TikTok with me?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Okay, follow me.
Hey, give me that back.
Busted.
Can't with your crusty fingers.
All right, now I'm
Use
going
one.
back to my Chicken Jockey head. Now to construct the chicken where you can wear it, you basically have to measure while wearing the costume. So if you're taller than me, my measurements aren't gonna work for you. So I'm putting this on, and for the straps, I have an entire roll of webbing. It's kind of like a seatbelt material. That's what webbing is, and I use it for a lot of costumes and props. I'm gonna put the chicken body on. Okay, I have the body. It's a little difficult. And then I'm just gonna throw it over my shoulder. See how long it is. One more time. Okay, do we see? So I'll measure front to back. Where I've pinched is where basically it's gonna hold up to where I need it. I definitely need extra, so I have this much extra on this hand, and I'm probably gonna do the same amount on this side. Also, this is good, so if anybody taller than me wants to wear it, like Lana, Logan, Lex, pretty much anybody in my family, except for me, they can adjust the straps. That way it sits right on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right about here. And I'm gonna show you how to attach it to the chicken. If you want your straps to be adjustable for a shorter person or a taller person, you will need a clip just like this one. And I'm gonna show you how to attach that right now. So you're gonna need this. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. And with the webbing that you just measured and cut, you're gonna need to cut off about 1/4 of it. So let's section that. So about right there. So I have a small piece right here, and then I have my longer piece. I'm gonna put my longer piece off to the side, and we're only gonna work with the short piece first. You're gonna take this piece of the clip, okay, this is like the butt where the main piece goes into, and we're going to put the webbing right through it, just like that. This piece will not be adjustable, so you are putting this on, and this is gonna be a permanent fix. This is not gonna move at all, okay? I have a plastic webbing, so hot glue doesn't do too well to it. You can sew it, or you can even just tape it up. I'm gonna do a little bit of hot glue, even though it will melt, just to hold it there for a second. And my Gorilla tape. This tape is amazing. And I'm just gonna wrap that around. Okay, this is going to keep it in place forever. Okay, so this is the one side of your strap, and this will be attached in the box, but we're gonna put it to the side for now. Now you're gonna take your other 2 pieces of the clip and your long webbing. First, you need to thread the webbing through this little guy, just like that, and then the main clip. I wanna make sure it lines up right, okay? So it's gonna go this way, and through the bottom, over, through the back, okay? Just like that. And then you have to take the tail and you're gonna go back through this little clip. It is really important that you have this because this is what's gonna secure it and actually make it taut. Okay? So this way you can tighten the strap or loosen the strap. Okay, let's add the straps. This is the front of the chicken. You're gonna take your small piece right here and you're gonna tuck it up under the front and it's just gonna hang right there. Let's see, I already did one. I want them to be about the same. So with this extra right here, I'm gonna tape it and glue it and secure it underneath on the inside. So once it's secure, you'll have one strap hanging like this, and then you're gonna take your long strap right here. Before you flip it, you need to make sure that it's facing the right way. You don't want one turned opposite of the clip. And I'm going to secure probably like 18, 20 inches underneath inside the costume, and that's just so it's supported in several different areas on the inside because this is going to be hanging on the shoulders. Okay, I have my strap on the inside. Gonna match this strap right here. Gorilla tape. Can barely reach this, guys. Okay, and then to secure it, one more step. I'm gonna take a piece of foam board, scrap foam board, add some hot glue to it, and then this treats it like another piece of tape or a band-aid. And now this one is secured in place. Make sure, and you can just go ahead and clip it so you can make sure it's facing the right way. Then you're gonna take your excess over here and do the same thing. Tape, and you're gonna finish taping this, glue it together, and then we can flip it over. Okay, here we go. It's just like those little cards you made in kindergarten. It works, and you can adjust the strap. All right, now let's glue all the pieces on because I think we are 98% done. Because I added a back right here to the chicken head, all I have to do is glue it on.
So I was trying to trick Rico.
They're gonna miss me gluing it on.
Oh, he got nervous. Like, where'd you go? Now you see Mom.
Hey, chicken head. Okay, it doesn't look like a chicken head. Let's add the beak and the little gobble gobble. Okay, I'm ready to do the face. Just adding some glue. And again, because I closed in the back of the beak, I can just add glue on the back and pop it right onto the face. Oh, it's starting to look like a chicken. Or like in the back. We're just gonna say goes there. We are down to the final stretch of this chicken jockey.
Bruh.
Nobody in the room?
Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey!
Oh my gosh, it is getting late. All we have to do is add the pixelation to all of our pieces and then put them on our body and wear it. And then we're gonna go out in public and see what people think. But because there's so much pixelation, instead of painting it on, Lana and I were gonna grid the whole thing. 100 hours later, we have changed our minds. So I have printed all of these squares in different colors and cut them out with the Cricut. So we're gonna add our own stickers to the costume. That way it's perfect, it's crisp. We don't have to worry about painting or coats or layers or whatever. So, did I hear chicken jockey? You're a little late to the game. Lexi.
Chicken jockey!
We are almost done, people. So we just, why are you laughing?
Stop lying to the people.
Well, you are almost done because for you, it's probably been 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know, I guess it's really up to the editor at this point how long you've been watching this costume. But for us, it's been a long time. Ooh, with the stickers. All right, we'll be right back as we apply 100 more little pixels.
Yo!
Oh no! The tent fell.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my god, that's a thing of water.
This is water. Oh my.
It's full of water.
It's peeing. Should I drink it?
Oh my gosh, yes. No, wrong stuff. You're gonna get all wet. Was it good? Tastes like pollen?
Water.
I mean, it is fresh rainwater.
Hydration! No. Pop music. Pop music. Ready wop. Pop music. Good job. You ate that up. What if I cut it? Oh, it's coming out of that hole.
His boss.
She left us out!
Oh. And that is it, our very own chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey!
Leave a comment if you know how many times you heard the word chicken jockey in this video. And be sure to keep an eye out on our family vlog channel for a fun chicken jockey video.